This is an apropos moment to share that the Leadership Development Committee has chosen the Jewish Federation of Cleveland to receive this year's prestigious Harley I. Gross Presidential Award. The award was established in 1992 by Mort and Toby Gross in honor of their son Harley, who spent many years working for the welfare of Montefiore's residents, culminating in his service as board chair. The Gross Award recognizes a trustee or community leader who, following in Harley's footsteps, has displayed extraordinary leadership, involvement, vision, and devotion, either to Menorah Park's mission and success or to broader community services that are aligned with Menorah Park's mission. The award will be presented at Menorah Park's annual meeting, which is supported in part by the Gross Award Fund. Based on this description, we find the Federation to be the ideal recipient. Federation's support throughout the affiliation process and the pandemic has had a profound impact, helping us and the community achieve critical success. Now let's hear more from Harley Gross, Jim Newbrough, and Beth Rosenberg.
I am delighted and honored that this year's award is being given to the Jewish Federation of Cleveland. The Federation was chosen due to its overwhelming commitment and service toward ensuring quality of life for all in our community. Cleveland is unlike any other city I know, in large part due to the influence of our Federation. Those involved know how to bring people together to do great things, to join in meaningful efforts to strengthen our community and ensure its sustainability. The mission, vision, and core values of an organization have the potential to be simple words on a piece of paper or a website. However, their meaning and validity come from actions. The leadership of the Federation remind all of us about the importance of taking collective action and embracing our responsibility as Jews to make the world a better place. At the time of affiliation of two long-standing organizations whose mission was the care of our elderly, I don't think any of us could have ever imagined the challenges we would face during the pandemic. At every turn, JFC has been ever present to ensure our organization and frankly all umbrella agencies that care for the elderly, such as JFSA and JCC, continue to have what is needed to help save lives and ensure the well-being of our community. While life in general is fragile, the elderly and infirm are among the most vulnerable. The pandemic brought deeper focus to this vulnerability. Older adults are at risk of being cast aside in our society. Our Jewish teachings tell us, do not forsake us in our old age, especially for our elders who were its greatest victims, particularly in the early times of the pandemic. The Federation's action during crisis demonstrated overwhelming commitment toward and understanding of the value of each life, one as important as many, all equally vital to our society. My deepest appreciation goes out to the Federation for its support of the elderly. Thank you.
Federation of Cleveland, and Erica Ruden-Loria, their CEO, and David Heller, their board chair. I'm thrilled that they're receiving this award, the Harley I. Gross Presidential Award this year. The Federation has been instrumental in helping organizations like Menorah Park be able to continue to provide the wonderful services and the care that they provide to our elderly and those in the community that need it most. Their generous contributions to help us with the affiliation with Montefiore that brought two great organizations together to be one stronger organization, and their continued support through this COVID pandemic really exemplify the Federation's leadership in this community and their commitment to making sure that everyone is taken care of.
The speed with which the community and with the Federation leading pulled together the COVID fund, the foresight to understand that this wasn't going to be a small, short blip in our experience, the fact that they put in processes and leaders at the Federation in place to manage that process was amazing. And it wasn't just the COVID fund. You know, they're actively talking to government, advocating, doing everything they needed to do to help us as agencies manage the new things that kept coming out. We would be getting emails from all parts of Federation giving us the kind of information we needed to track and get through the hoops that we had to jump through to get the support we needed from the government. And last, I would say the communication they provided to the community, they brought the community together in how we look at this as one community, as how everyone is deserving of the support, of helping us and feeling like we had someone on our side, having our back through all of this.
Thank you, Harley, Jim, and Beth. I'm overjoyed to welcome Federation's Board Chair David Heller to accept this award on behalf of Federation and to say a few words.
Thank you, Enid, and thank you to Harley, Jim, and Beth. It's an honor to accept this award on behalf of the Jewish Federation of Cleveland. When I think of the Harley Gross Award and I think of all the hard work and commitment that Harley has given to this community over the years, and specifically to our nursing homes, to Montefiore and Menorah Park, and Harley, the hard work that you put in to get us to where we are today with these two wonderful institutions becoming one is something that is just really incredible on behalf of the Jewish community. And I can't thank you enough for all of your hard work, bringing the community together, bringing so many people, two boards together to become one, to be able to deliver exceptional service to our community. Thank you. Kol hakavod. When I think of these past 20 months that we've had to endure under COVID and the way that Menorah Park has responded, everyone at Menorah Park, from the leadership, the staff, the team, the board, everyone stepping up, coming together and taking care of the people that are most at risk in our community. I'm just amazed at the hard work that you've done, the delivery, and it's something that really should be commended. And when I'm out in the community talking to members, both in the Jewish community and the general community, and we point to the work that Menorah Park did through these challenging times, we are really a beacon unto the rest of the community as to the way that people have stepped up and really taken care of the elderly in our community. The most vulnerable seniors. It's just a real testimony to everything that this institution was built for, and your ability to tackle it in those difficult times like we're going through right now. And we know that COVID's not over. It's something that's a part of us in everything that we do in our everyday actions, and you continue to be stellar in your performance of the delivery of services to our most vulnerable. In this past year, the Federation was able to raise $15.5 million to address the needs of COVID, many of those dollars going to nursing care at Menorah Park. And we know that that work is not done, and you've been an incredible steward of those dollars, making sure that they were delivered in the right way and that no one in our community went unhelped. And that's really an incredible testimony to the leadership and your staff and the ability to deliver upon your promise. There was a lot of stress that went on through this time, and the ability to deal with that stress and to conquer that stress is something that you guys have been incredibly adept at, and I can't thank you enough. I want to thank everyone at Menorah Park, from the top to all of the people that give their heart and soul day in and day out to make sure that the critical care is taken care of for so many important people in our community. You've been a critical partner for the success of the Jewish community, and that should be commended. And you've also been a great partner in our campaign. Our campaign just closed this past week with incredible results, and we couldn't have done it without the leadership and the whole community effort coming together. Menorah Park and everybody listening on this call, one community coming together to raise money to deliver services within our community. Can't thank all of you enough for that. I also want to say a hearty mazel tov to tonight's honorees, the Dr. Arnold L. Heller Memorial Award, given to Dr. Amanda Lathia. Additionally, the Dr. L. Heller Memorial Award Committee is honoring all the staff of Menorah Park in recognition of their heroic work. The Irving I. Stone Award recipient, Marty Marcus. Congratulations, Marty. And a thank you to the outgoing board chair, Beth Rosenberg. Thank you for your incredible service and leadership, particularly during this difficult time. Beth, These are not easy times to be a leader of an organization like Menorah Park, and you did it with such poise, with such leadership, and really thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you've done. I want to welcome Harry Singer as the incoming board chair, and we look forward to continuing to work with you and all of the tremendous people at Menorah Park, the CEO, Jim Newbrough, and his entire staff. We couldn't have a better partner in the community than everyone at Menorah Park. Thank you very much.
Yasher Koach, David, and again, much appreciation to the Jewish Federation of Cleveland. Indeed, a well-deserved honor.